Thanks for taking a sec, Jack. Appreciate it.
No problem.
Any particular thoughts on that one off the top of your head?
I think we're building off what we did last night. We weren't happy with our effort last night in the first period for sure, so I think we were building on it today. I thought we played hard. Sometimes the pucks weren't bouncing our way. They ran into kind of a hot goaltender, a couple of bad penalties there, but I think we're headed in the right direction after yesterday for sure, and we're going to be ready to go Sunday.
So you like the effort and the way you were, generating chances, even if you weren't able to finish tonight?
Yeah, I think so. I think sometimes they're not going to go in, but I know we could have been right in that hockey game. I mean, it was 2-0 late there, and if in the second period a couple of those go in on the power play or any of those bounces go our way, we hit a couple of posts. I mean, it's a 2-2 hockey game late in the third, right? So I think we just got to keep building off it.
There's going to be some frustration, of course, for guys, but what do they have to remember after a game like this?
Well, it's a long season. It's 68 games. Is this the 9th game, I think? So it's not a huge deal. I think everyone's trying to find an identity, and everyone's trying to – it's such a young league. Everyone's just trying to find their own way. So I think like I said, we're doing fine.
Any thoughts on that game coming up on Sunday against a division rival?
Yeah, it's always fun when you play North Bay. They're a division rival, obviously, and there's always good games against those guys. So we're going to be ready to go Sunday, and we're going to try and get a win.
Thanks for taking a second, Craig. Appreciate that. Do you agree with Jack's assessment that a lot of the effort level was there, if not the final execution?
We're a young team, and we're working on a lot of different things. We did a lot of different things better tonight. We competed. We moved on pucks. We accounted for bodies. They're a good team, and in pro they say the other teams paid to make good plays too, and they made a few more good plays than us, and we'll circle back and get them next time.
You do run into hot goaltenders sometimes, and sometimes you find yourself looking up at the lights after some of those chances don't go in. But what do you want young guys to remember in situations like that?
Well, just that we competed with an older, more experienced team, and we're not old and experienced, so we'll take the effort. We say that there's a lot of times you can play a perfect game and do everything right and still lose the game. If you win 60% of them, you're amongst the top in the league. So tonight's one where we'll take that effort. If we have that consistent effort night in, night out, we'll take the result.
Of course, you got Jonathan Lemaire back in tonight, and I think it's probably fair to say that man alone in front, penalty shot, a couple tough ones there that he had a better start than the score might indicate.
John replied to the request for him to go out and battle, and he responded very well. Every goal against him was a grade A chance, and he made some saves on some grade A chances, so we couldn't ask any more from John tonight.
You've talked about the importance of playing hard and playing discipline. Did you think that a bit of the penalty trouble in the third period went over the line a little bit as far as the discipline goes?
Well, yeah, that happens with frustration and a little bit of a younger team, but I think the gauge for what a penalty was kind of changed from the first and second period. The whistle was put away for a while, and then all of a sudden there was a few calls that could have went either way that went against us, and kind of might have cheated us out of a chance to come back at the end, but I don't think any of them were seriously bad calls.
Having seen North Bay once now, what do you have to take note of going into a game against them?
Well, North Bay's been playing quite well, and they have a few overage guys, much like this team. They have a little bit more experience. They have a little more time under their collar. We're young. We're full of energy. We'll just have to be our best and capitalize on our chances and try and outwork them all afternoon on Sunday.
Thank you very much for doing this.
All right.